we kind of already knew about this.
SODO!
What's going on, Soda Population? As always, I'm your host of Frozen Stratos, and today, well, we're covering this blog that didn't really have much, or at least it didn't have quite what we're used to with YUDO, but really, that's just a running theme going forward with Candy Toy and, hey, even Bandai as a whole. So let's take a look at what we did get, and now, to give you a bit of background, months ago, we had this listing that, hey, kingohger stuff is happening, YUDO's happening, you have the 5 main rangers here, and a mystery 11th and 12th box. I wonder who it could be. It's Silver, obviously, but yeah, so now we have the full reveal of these guys. We have, I guess, more information. These are going to run you 450 yen. What was it? No, 490 yen before tax and come out in May. But the main attraction here is Silver. And yeah, they did actually put a little bit of elbow grease into this guy. Turns out he has a brand new sword, so that's very good. It replicates the one in the show perfectly, so definitely appreciate that. He comes in the standard A and B part. This A part has him in the hands, or his top half in the hands, and then the legs, and surprisingly, at least to me, because I wasn't really keeping up with the spoilers of the skins or anything, but he does have, I believe it's called the King's Weapon. It's the shield that turns into a sort of multi-tool. And then also he has the extra stick so that you can turn the sword into Naginata mode, just like how I suppose Red is supposed to be using it. But yeah, he looks good. They also wanted to mention that, yeah, you kind of suspected it, but it is a complete mold reuse of the Red Ranger. But in this instance, they said that, hey, we actually used a slightly sparkly plastic, I believe, or at least a different type of plastic that I guess is of a bit higher quality. And on top of that, they had to make a brand new mold for the sword. So there was a little bit more effort put into this, and it's tough to see here, but I believe the shoulder cape does have that extra tone to it. I think it's probably a sticker anyway, but it at least, you know, puts forth effort on their part. All the gold here on him, all the gold trim, I hope there's some paint, but it is looking shiny like a sticker. Who knows? I do know for sure that the action hero, that one only has paint on the front side, so it's either full sticker or half the color. Pick your poison. Also, here is the full wave layout, just that, you know, just so that we know everything we're getting in here. Yeah, and something that I wasn't paying attention to before, but I did want to point out, everyone gets the same weapon loadout, which it's great that we don't have a separate weapons pack, but you know, it looks like everyone's getting the same exact loadout, and that means each and every figure can use the weapon in each of its different forms, or, you know, different form orientations and stuff. So this one has, you know, the spike out a little bit. This one has it as a crossbow. The swords, you know, stow away onto the side. It's really good. And also with these images, you are seeing that, yeah, stickers are going to be giving you a lot of that detail on the cape. It is mounted differently than the arms action. I keep saying different names. It's the action heroes. Yeah, the capes, the side capes are different on the action heroes than they are here. So, you know, side by side, I know they're completely different figures, but you know, it seems that they're I don't know, taking YUDO's homework and running with it for action hero. Anyway, here's Black, and he has this claw mode version of the weapon, and then Silver, the one we saw before. Anyways, that's it. Typically, they go through and tell us, hey, you know, we made these changes. We, you know, we covered the knee joint. We made the legs tighter up into the crotch area so it would be a bit more seamless. But no, we didn't really get much of that. So maybe they've finally cracked the code and perfected the YUDO body. Who knows? But I am excited to see all these figures as they are here. It just looks so good. Anyways, that's not all, though. They did leave us with this little teaser. Wankai armed. I do believe, and I asked a few people what this was about. Apparently, this is either the sound that the main weapon makes, or it was this phrase was printed onto the main weapon. If you guys have any more information about what you think this could be, let me know. I do know that they also released a mini-plot blog at the same time as this. We're not covering it here, but maybe it was in relation to that. I'm not sure. Either way, very excited to see what we have going forward. And if I'm honest, and people brought this up, that, like, you know, we're in a very dicey spot, at least Bandai is, with not just Candy Toy, but all their figures, and things are just not shipping out to people, or, like, you know, they're just moving things to Premium Bandai, and maybe not making things. Maybe they are making things. We don't know. Could this be the last wave of YUDO at retail? I have no idea. I know that last year, they had the confidence to push out an entire Premium Bandai YUDO wave of the villains. And on top of that, they supplied us with an extra chest armor that was exclusive to a form that happened very late in the show. So I think there's enough drive and push behind YUDO for them to want to at least continue it. Whether or not we get to see it at retail, who knows? But you know, I'm remaining a little hopeful, mostly because did you see the figures that we got? Like, it's basically two different figures: a male mold, female mold, different heads, and then fart them out in different colors. You know, if something similar were to happen, like if we got a set of Rangers, I don't know how many we're gonna end up getting all told, but if there is a way that they could find to make ergonomic use of existing figures, perhaps we will get a retail set, or maybe not. I have no idea what the future has in store, because I could never have predicted SODO going to retail, or SODO going to premium this early. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm very, very curious as to what you guys have to say, and what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't had your fill of SODO news, then why don't you check out this video that we did of the Cot Pot Roast. Cot Patros? Cot Pot... You know, these guys from Go Sager. It's right here. You can go ahead and click it. It's on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it